Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Thanks for tapping in. I will get right to it. I don't want to make this a long update, but just so you know, there was an update today to the vote or ballot count numbers at lavote.net. You can go there if you want to look yourself. So as of this point, we have Brandon Mims for treasurer in the lead. District 3, Jonathan Bowers is leading by 579 votes. The treasurer race, Brandon Mims is leading by 1,397. Hi, Yo-Yo. Hi, Isabel. And then District 2 is a tie. It is a dead tie at 848 votes for Galvan and Andre Spicer. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that race. That was very surprising to me today. So I'm going to keep my personal opinions to myself. For the mayoral race, Emma Sharif is still in the lead. There is a 214 vote difference between Emma Sharif and Christian Reynaga. So he did close the gap, but Emma Sharif is still in the lead. The next updates are Tuesday, June 8th, and then the 10th, which is Thursday. Sorry, I had to look at my calendar. So I have a feeling this was the big dump of votes. And this will probably be how it's going to stay for the remaining time. There are probably going to be some provisional ballots processed. I know that they go through a signature verification process. So keep an eye on your mail. If you get a letter from the register recorder asking about your signature or to verify it, please fill that out ASAP and get that back to them. That is probably the biggest piece of advice I can give you today. So we are still going. Nothing is finalized. It really won't be final until the 10th. That will be the last update that will come through. Hi, Brandon. Congratulations. I don't think that gap is going to get any smaller, so congratulations. I know that there are a lot of people that are concerned. They're disappointed, and it's understandable. I am too. I'm trying to focus on the positive in this. I am happy to see that we're going to have some new people there, hopefully in a few different seats. And most of all, we had 8,647 ballots turned in. And as small of a number as that is, considering we have over 48,000 people registered to vote, that's huge for us. Typically our elections run 5,500 to, I think the primary was 7,700 or so. So to see that people came out in force, I know that there were people volunteering, walking, door knocking, calling. I'm going to give a special shout out to Irene. She is a machine and community advocate that really was out there trying to get the community moving and engaged. And I spoke to Mary Lou, who literally was walking up and down her block, asking people if they had turned in their ballots or voted, driving people to the ballot box. There was another woman named Liz who did the same thing. She was driving people to Compton College to vote on election day. She was standing at a ballot box, encouraging people to get their ballots in before the guy closed up his little bags. I guess it was close to 8 o'clock. Nevertheless, I am hopeful. I am hopeful that all the work that we have been doing for 2 years, all of the organizations and the people who have stepped up to get the community engaged, the work is showing. So it's going to be a process. It's not going to be an immediate change. I know there was a group of people that were crying foul because there were, 2,600 ballots left to process today. I don't think they're still on that same thing, but we do have to let the democratic process play out. And this is part of that process. So to everyone who was involved and engaged and worked and got the message out, thank you. We're going to continue to push this community forward. This is not it. And there are 2 more updates next week. So on June 11th, I'll say something else. I'll probably do updates on each of those days, but it's not done until June 10th. And so let's just wait and see what happens and stay positive. And Isabel, we would love to have you at our next meeting. It is tentatively scheduled for June 26th. So the next Compton Advocates meeting is June 26th. We're going to try to stay on that every 3rd Saturday frequency. But I would love for more people to show up. That's how this movement got started, with all the different groups that have been just actively engaging the community. So I look forward to meeting new people, seeing new faces, seeing these voting numbers continue to go up with each election. Let's see what happens. But feel free to check out our website, comptonadvocates.org. I will be updating it as this moves along, but I try to make that a resource that people can go to. There's information on the charter, how our city government works, how to get involved. Just go to the website and poke around. If you, if you want to start a block club, there's a page you can sign up on. If you want to volunteer with us, there's a page where you can sign up to volunteer at events. Isabel, it is going to be in person. Our last one was in person. Thank God. It was so nice to be just with people live and not on Zoom. We had it at a park, so it was safe and socially distanced. So we will probably do the same again. But if anybody has any questions or needs any help, you can reach out to us at team@comptonadvocates.org. We're always here to answer any questions that you may have. And that is it. Enjoy your Friday. Stay positive. Be kind to one another. I think the one thing about this election that has made me the most crazy or frustrated has been seeing the people going at each other's throats. And we can't hold our elected officials accountable if we are tearing each other down. That's not how it works. If we don't work together to move the community forward and we're too busy fighting with each other, sometimes over the pettiest things or rumors and gossip, we're not going to get anywhere. It starts with us. It doesn't matter who's in those seats, because ultimately we put them there. We vote them in. Or if you don't vote, you don't vote, and people get in who shouldn't be in there. So I always say it starts with us. It's going to start with us working together. I look forward to working with you all moving forward, those of you who aren't already involved. And that is my message for this Friday. Have a great weekend. I will check in again by video next Tuesday on the 8th. I'll talk to you soon.